watching Kansas City Live with your hosts, Michelle Davidson and Michael Mackey, showcasing the people, places, and personality that make Kansas City a great place to live.
Pirates are dropping anchor in Kansas City. Real Pirates at Union Station is a National Geographic exhibit that tells the true story of an actual pirate ship. Mark Locke is the creative director for the group putting it together, and Captain Sam Bellamy is here too. Welcome to the show.
Exactly, that's what we like to hear.
All right, so tell us all about this exhibit.
Really an extraordinary exhibition. You know, we get our definition of pirates sometimes from Hollywood, but this exhibition is called Real Pirates, and it's about the only authenticated pirate shipwreck that's ever been discovered. It was called the Witta, and it was built and sailed originally as a slave ship, which many of the ships of the day were, and when it went to the Caribbean to drop off its human cargo on the way back to England, Black Sam Bellamy and his band of pirates captured it for his own, made it a pirate ship, an extraordinary group of artifacts that have been recovered from the ocean. Cannons and swords and pistols and plates and buckles and real pirate treasure.
So had much of it corroded, or I mean, can you really?
Well, that's the last gallery of the exhibition really explains that. They're really encrusted in these things called concretions. It's only in 30 feet of water right off the coast of Cape Cod, but they have to come up, and then the pieces are deconcreted, and inside they're almost like treasure chests themselves with these artifacts inside.
Okay, now tell us about this guy over here.
Yep.
I think that's kind of the fun thing about it, that you make it kind of interactive and you get to meet pirates,
Indeed,
real pirates.
Indeed. You know, we've traveled the exhibition all around the country, but Union Station does such a great job of really making it come alive. I'm a little afraid sitting next to this guy after all he's a
He was
pirate.
like, I can't sit down with all this,
I've got too much weaponry going on here.
Well, this guy, Sam Bellamy, actually left his girlfriend behind in Massachusetts, went south to the Caribbean to find his fortune because legend has it that her father wasn't going to allow her to marry a penniless sailor. And he came back quite wealthy, but never made it back because the ship went down in a terrible storm. So,
and this is something
but
for
he's
the whole
with us now
family to
somehow.
enjoy, right?
You betcha.
I mean,
I've got a crew
kiddos.
of 20 pirates that will bring in the exhibit to life. And as an actor, it's more of a challenging role because it's not so much that we're reenacting. We're not portraying a character off a television or a movie. We're trying to actually bring real people to life. And we have to approach that with some sort of reverence because there is actually all the history that's involved each one of these artifacts, as we like to call them, in the exhibit. And there's such a backstory to each of them that all of the pirate characters have to bring that to life and try to do it in an educational and fun way at the same time.
How do kids react to you?
They love us. Everybody
I
loves
bet.
pirates. We've been doing promotions for this for about a month and a half. And it has been just an absolute blast. Spectacular, you might even say. It has been just, the people have been so responsive and so overwhelming. We've been lucky enough to see quite a few people from our local area that have seen this exhibit at other cities, and they have just praised it from high heaven and saying how cool it is. And as we go through it, and I've gotten to see different editions of artifacts in the exhibit part over the course of the last 2 weeks, and it's just incredible. It really is. I go through it. I've probably been through it 15, 20 times in the last week, and I still find something new each time as I'm walking through it that just takes you back to 1717. And there's an actual couple pieces in there that if you don't get goosebumps, you're not human and you're not paying attention. In fact, the gentleman that brought this and did the entire salvage, Larry Clifford, has put this just incredible stuff together, and he's got a quote right at the end of the exhibit that really puts it all in context, I think. And it's not what you find, it's what you find out. And the history that surrounds all of these artifacts and everything that comes with it is just almost overwhelming. But it's just so cool. We hope everyone brings the family down and they can learn and see what it's like to actually be on a ship in 1717.
Wonderful. Okay, Union Station is hosting the Real Pirates exhibit opening event tonight called Buccaneer Bash. A few tickets to the fundraiser for the station are still available. We'll have a link to where you can find them on our website later on today. It's kclive.tv. Thanks, Mark and Captain Sam. We appreciate you being on
Our
the show.
pleasure. We're glad to be here.
Okay, let's send things over to Michael.